guys? It's Cal here, and this is SSDD Episode 2, and our special guest today is Dylan.
Yo, what's up, guys? Face here.
All right.
Glad to be doing this podcast. Should be a blast.
All right. So,
Absolutely, it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Absolutely fun.
So, Matt,
First
you have
question.
a question
Yes,
for us.
I have a question for our guest here. All right. You wake up tomorrow, and you are 1 year old. Exactly 1 year old, but you go back in time to when you're 1 year old. I don't know when you were born, but you have all memory of your life up until now, but you get to relive it again as one. So you remember everything about your life. It's just you get to relive it again. What would you do?
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'd probably try to play more sports, and I'd probably destroy, because when I'm one, would I have, like, talents and shit, and, like, skills from when I'm older?
I don't think so, because, like, you just have
like,
knowledge.
It would be like, I'd have to fucking, like, learn how to walk and shit still, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You
just remember everything about the last life.
I don't really know, to be honest. I would probably... Well, I mean, for one, you'd probably be able to do way better in school, because you'd remember all your shit. I don't really know, man. That's a tough question. Why? What about you?
Me? I would definitely warn people about things like 9/11, and they won't believe me, but then...
I didn't think about that.
But once it does happen, then I'm going to be some sort of godchild who knows about everything. I'll know about, I don't know, what other major events happen.
You could be like a fucking billionaire. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'll reply now. Well, you know, I'd be a fortune teller, and I'd charge people millions of dollars to tell them when their family members are gonna die and shit. I wouldn't need a job for the rest of my life. Well, until I turned like 18.
I'd put like, you know, I don't know, I'd put like $1 million on who's gonna win the Super Bowl in 2007.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Win it. Yeah, it'd definitely be cool. But I would like, my first priority would be to do a lot of things that famous people already did, like write some really popular song when I'm 4, and then people are gonna, you know, I don't know, man. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
What would you do differently, Romo?
And our guest today is Face. What would I do differently? Didn't we answer this? Didn't we do this one last week?
I don't think we did.
No, I feel like we did. We might have done it after the podcast. I don't know.
I think we did.
What would I do differently? I would probably go, like, I don't know. I think I had a hard time with this one when we did it before. It's kind of a stumper. I would probably... I'd probably come up with this really super revolutionary idea around 2001, okay? And I'd be like, hey, you know what? We have really shitty internet connections right now. So let's expand the highway that is the information highway that is the internet, so that we can have really super fast lightning speed internet. Right? And everybody would look at me and be crazy. And then I'd be like, and then we're going to shoot people over it. And it'd be like, oh my god, I get it now! And therefore I would invent, you know, like the modern day competitive multiplayer that we have right now. You know, people say it started in COD 4, but I highly doubt that. Highly doubt that.
Alright. Well, what I do differently is, since I'm so into YouTube now, I would probably have started that way earlier. Like, I would have asked to get a PVR when COD 4 was in its prime, and actually,
I don't even know. If you look back at it, all the people that started,
then.
anyone that did like a commentary or anything in Modern Warfare 2 or later, I mean earlier, I should say, it's like you look at sniping montages for like FaZe Clan. Like, say 2 years ago, you get a no-scope and search, and it gets, like, thousands of likes. Like, it's unbelievable, and...
The standards have changed.
Yeah, for sniping, if I had a PVR 2 years ago, I'd be fucking beast. Now, I can barely get quad feeds, and I think they're still pretty good. But I mean, now everyone's getting like 6-mans and quad headshot feeds and shit. I can't keep up.
Yeah, like I would be the one to set the standards, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
since I know what standards are going to be in the future, like I'd set them sooner, just so like I guess I don't know. I just try to be
you can't
like
hit the standards.
I would just try to sort of just be the best YouTuber I could be at an earlier time, so it'd be a little bit easier. And I would carry on doing the same as I have been doing, just making videos daily and being me. So I wouldn't be like too extreme about it, but yeah. And I'd also do the whole warning about like terrorist events. Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. So yeah.
What do you guys want to move to now?
We could talk about Black Ops 2.
Yeah, sure. Who wants to start off?
Matt's our like go-to information guy about anything Call of Duty. So who do you got for us, Matt?
August 14th, multiplayer reveal. I'm assuming Zombies is going to come with that too. I don't know. I'm excited to see what they're doing. I heard they're going to do the point system for the creative class. Have you guys heard about that?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's
no.
a bad idea.
What do you mean? You mean like they're bringing back the Black Ops money shit? Or?
No, not that.
Like-
What they're doing is in the creative class, they're making it so that you start off with 10 points, and you're going to spend those points like you want. So, normally you'd get a primary, secondary, I don't know, frag, concussion, claymore,
Yeah.
and then 3 perks. Well, now you can choose to have, I don't know, 1 primary, and then in place of your secondary, let's say you want another primary, so you could have 2 primaries, but
Oh, but
that's going to
primaries
cost more
cost
points.
and okay.
Yeah, so you might
I
not
think
have
I've
enough
heard
for
that.
all 3 perks then, or something. So it's really, really customizable. But
Wait, so every class is gonna have 10 points allowable, right? I think I've heard of that.
yeah.
Now,
yeah.
Now that you say that, okay,
And
yeah.
then what, like, I don't know, another example they gave is some guy made it so that he didn't even have a gun. He just had a knife, but he had, like, tons of perks that he put on instead of just the standard 3 or something.
Yeah, see, that's gonna be
I think that's
pimping
pretty crazy. Like, I mean, possibilities are endless there. I mean, if you want to snipe, maybe just have a sniper. That's it. You put on lots of perks that could help you. Maybe like marathon and like whatever marksman, whatever perk it'll be in that game. But yeah, I think that's one way of changing it up and making people kind of not get bored of the game so easily. I think like Modern Warfare 3 and whatnot.
See, here's my issue with that, okay? People who don't snipe already bitch that snipers are overpowered, right? Am I
Yeah.
generally correct in saying that? So, you're telling me that you're going to give this guy a sniper rifle and a throwing knife or a tomahawk because, am I generally correct in saying that most snipers use tomahawks and throwing knives at the same time? Okay?
Yeah,
And
or
then-
C4.
or C4. And then you're going to give him like 5 or 6 perks to go along with that shit? No,
Well, I mean-
I'm sorry. To me, that's
No,
like
not
way...
like 5 or 6 perks.
But-
That's
Sniping's
but it's
not
however-
overpowered.
That's the thing.
however
Though, that's
many
the
perks
thing.
he can buy
This
with
is the thing, though.
points.
It's the tryhards that go like 80 and 5 every game. Then they get sniped 5 times, and they think sniping's overpowered. But when you go in a gunfight one-on-one with an ACR, you're never gonna fucking win if you don't hit them. If you miss your first shot, you're dead.
Yeah.
So
Not if you're using
well,
a sniper that's not bolt action, like a
yeah,
bayonet.
but also, like, I mean, you get those people that drop shot though with like the MP7 ACR. Like, snipers don't complain that much about it. I mean, we do we complain when people just run around using shotguns and shit. I mean, people are always gonna complain. But the bottom of the line is sniping's the hardest thing to use. Like, think about.
I'll say this. I don't know if I mentioned this on my channel before or not, but I absolutely despise quickscoping. And as it is right now, quickscoping is unbalanced. But if they change it in Black Ops 2 so that it's equivalent to that of maybe COD 4 or something, I'd be perfectly fine
Yeah.
with it. But
Yeah.
as it is right now,
COD
can you
it's like
agree, even you guys that are quickscoping, can you agree that it's unbalanced?
Yeah, it's a
As
little
it
bit more
is.
towards the snipers right now, but Black Ops was a little bit more towards the like regular guns. But I think COD 4 had the perfect balance, and
I
honestly-
wish they kind of would take stuff from every COD as far as sniping. Like, ever since COD 4, I've kind of been missing that ACOG that's actually like usable and quick scopable. If you guys know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like Black Ops and MW3, ACOG just makes the gun shittier.
yeah,
But COD 4, you kind of had that feel that it was almost helping you quick scope and it was smooth to use, right?
Mhm.
I think that would be a nice addition, and
Yeah.
bringing back, I don't know, intervention. Oh, well, actually, that's one thing with Black Ops, though. I really hope they give you at least one decent sniper at the start instead of having to wait till like level 30 or whatever it was in Black Ops to get one decent sniper, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, the snipers that like the Dragunov and the WA-2000, those weren't the best
Yeah.
snipers
Yeah,
in the world.
we didn't have a really wide selection, you know. Like
Yeah, and
in Modern
maybe-
Warfare 3, there's like 5 or 6 snipers, and in
Yeah, sure.
Black Ops there was 4, and 2 of them were realistically usable. So
I'd say the last thing as far as that, too, is like Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 was more, most of the guns were usable. Black Ops, they're kind of like, we'll just throw in 10 guns in each class, give everyone this huge variety, but in reality, there was like 3 guns in each category, maybe even 2, that were actually like usable,
No.
and you wouldn't be at a disadvantage.
I
in my opinion.
disagree.
Definitely not. No, and at least not in the assault rifles. I could maybe
Okay, but
see
some
the
machine
argument.
guns, there were so many crap weapons for
Maybe
Black
though.
Ops.
No. Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well-
no. You had the Spectre, you had the AK-74, you had the MP5, you had the
E5 wasn't that good.
the Scorpion
the
was
MP5
decent,
was like boss, dude. Oh my God.
I love. Oh, that's one of my favorite submachine guns. in
but
that
then
game.
there's like the Mac 11, the Scorpion,
The Scorpion, the
Uzi,
Uzi,
the
like
PM.
yeah, well,
TM.
there's a PM9 in Modern Warfare 3. You can't win with every goddamn hit.
Yeah.
No, but in Modern Warfare 3, most of the guns I can use and actually go positive.
I mean, if you think about with the assault rifles, you could use the FAMAS, you could use the AK-47, you could use the Galil, you could even use the Enfield with a suppressor. Oh my God, and that gun's like fucking bad. You know, you could use the G11, you could use the Commando. Yeah. To me, Black Ops, you know, yeah, you know what? There were guns in that game like the Dragunov and like all the shotguns and even like the WA-2000 that you really just had like no chance to even like try or want to use them. But everything else was just like across the board. It to me.
Did any of you guys ever play competitive though?
I mean,
Because like for Modern Warfare 2, there was like 10 weapons, like TAR, ACR, FAMAS, UMP, MP5, like even some of the snipers. Like, but then for competitive for Black Ops, it was the AK-74U or the FAMAS Red Dot. That's all anyone used ever.
That's true.
And
You know what,
it
though?
was kind of.
I don't think that's because they were the only viable options. I think that's. I really don't think that's because they were necessarily OP or they were the only viable options. I think that's just because they were the best options. You know what I mean? Whereas there was more balance in Modern Warfare 2 as to what was the best, quote unquote, because everything in that game it was like OP. You know what I mean? Everything with stopping power was OP, quote unquote. I just think
Do you guys think they should continue to have stopping power out or in?
I
if
think it should
if
be
they
out.
bring Juggernaut with it.
yeah.
I think it's better having neither of those though.
Yeah.
I think
Because it's
better.
kind of like a waste of a
but-
perk. Because in Modern Warfare 2, like I basically only ever use stopping power. So if it's not there, then it's like you still have stopping power. Technically, it's like enabled on all your guns, but you don't have to waste a perk on it, right?
Yeah.
Without stopping power and Juggernaut in though, that makes a lot of people switch to the other, third power perk, which is Ghost or Assassin or UAV Jam or whatever you want to call it.
See, that stuff
Yeah.
doesn't bother me at all, really. I never.
Do you guys like?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, like I've never understood the argument that like Ghost and Assassin and things like that are like OP, because to me they're not. Like I've never gotten killed by somebody running Ghost with a suppressor in a corner with a motion sensor all at the same time. You know what I mean? And I've maybe that's just me, but
Ghost in Black Ops was
I thought it was pretty
wasn't
annoying.
properly placed in the perk tiers.
Yeah.
They should have put Scout in tier 1 and they should have put Ghost in tier 2 to combat sleight of hand and steady aim.
Yeah, because
I
they
agree.
put Ghost in a category where it was either like you use Ghost or like Flak Jacket, basically. Or Scavenger or Lightweight. I mean, using Ghost was the only real option that made sense.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like I personally, I always use Scavenger in Black Ops, but see,
Yeah.
to me, sleight of hand was such an important perk in Black Ops to me. Like I never ran any other second tier perk. Like every once in a while, I would run Warlord just because I would want like a red dot and extended mags. But to me, there was just like no need to run anything other than sleight of hand. Like sleight of hand was just kind of it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always ran sleight of hand, except maybe when I was running with a MP5 lightweight steady aim marathon, I would run steady aim, but
Well, yeah, but the
Do you
Anything
guys
else?
do you guys think they should bring back, like, you know how COD 4 had like 8 perks, 9 perks in each category, and then recently it's just been the 5 perks in each category? Do you think they should bring back like 8 or 9 perks in each category, but knowing
No.
that like 4 of them are probably pretty bad, unuseful perks, but just for some variety for when you're bored, maybe
I
switch it
actually
up?
I kind of like that idea because some of the perks are stupid, but they're fun to use, and
Yeah.
I kind of like that idea. But I can
I
see
mean,
where
it's not like guns, but I mean, I think perks it would be like more of a variety, switch it up a little bit, and even though everyone will know like 5 or 6 of them are naturally useful, it'll still be like they'll still be fun to use every now and then.
Yeah, but see,
I think.
then you have people like me who are too indecisive to begin with, that when they have that many options in front of them, they will literally shit their pants and start crying, and they just won't play the game. So,
some of the perks were
What do you
completely...
guys think about tack knife and commando?
I think that Commando is a bunch of bullshit, but
I mean,
The most balanced perk in any Call of Duty?
I thought that was the funnest thing ever. Tack knife commandoing marathon lightweight in Modern Warfare 2.
It wasn't fun
Like,
for the people you were
I know
killing.
it pissed everyone off, but you have to admit, when you're super bored of the game, it is so fun just to throw an attack knife and run around just shanking people at left, right, and center, and trying to get like nukes or whatever with tack knives and whatnot.
Yeah, but it was OP. You can't deny that.
Oh, I know. You'd
Yeah.
like press it and it would swerve around buildings and shit. But
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah,
remember
I-
knifing a guy through a wall with Commando one day, and I laughed my ass off. I actually quit the game so I could keep laughing.
Going back to the whole 8 or 9 perks in each category thing, like, some of them were there for variety and you could use when you were bored, but some of them were just completely, like, even if you're bored, you're never going to use the perk. Like, what am I thinking of?
Eavesdrop.
Shades in World at War. Oh my god. Who's played World at War here enough to know
I
Shades?
haven't.
Wow, you guys haven't? Okay. Yeah, Shades basically, the equivalent of the flashbang in World at War was a signal flare, and you would throw it and it would blind you if you walked into it. And if you walked out of it, it wouldn't blind you or whatever. If you had to perk Shades on, you would be able to partially see through the signal flare, and it not even completely like unblinded by it, but you just partially see through it. That was the only use that the perk had. And it was in second tier too, so it competed with having more bullet damage, having more health, having all that, compared to you can see through bright light a little bit more. Like, it is just a useless perk.
Correct
Flares,
me
yeah.
if I'm wrong, but weren't there like no pro perks in that game? In World
No
War
pro
II?
perks in COD 4 or World
I
at War.
like they got to bring back pro perks though. It's kind of just like throwing 2 perks into one category.
See, because
It's a good system.
I think what happened was they had like 8 or 9 perks in each tier, but then with Modern
Yeah.
Warfare 2 they added pro perks, and I think that they condensed like
Yeah.
those 8 or 9
Yeah.
perks into 5
That
perks
makes
with
sense.
pro
Yeah,
perks,
yeah,
you
that's
know what I
true.
mean? So I think that if you give us 8 or 9 perks, I think it's going to be hard to come up with pro perks, like 8 or 9 like pro
Yeah.
versions of those perks. But I think that if you just give us 8 or 9 straight perks, then it's going to feel like a step back from what we've already had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
So,
sense.
The only one thing too about the pro perks, do you guys kind of like? Personally, for me, I kind of like the Black Ops system the best. Just how there was 3 categories, like 3
Yes.
sets of challenges they had to do. Because for me, challenges make the game. Getting the titles and emblems and stuff, even though they don't give you anything really at all, it's just kind of a satisfaction.
Some of
to-
the challenges in Black Ops, though,
Yeah,
like
I hate how
Marathon
they forced you-
capture the flag to try to get Marathon Pro.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
completely.
They force you to play
terrible.
games that you didn't want to play to get a pro perk.
I
That was
guess,
kinda
but I kind of
stupid.
like the idea of having a few more challenges than just like in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, like get 20 kills close range with Ninja and Dead Silence, then you get the pro perk.
Yeah.
Run like 5 miles and get pro. Run like reload 10 times and shoot people and get this pro. Like,
See,
I don't know, it felt way too easy.
The only thing I didn't like about Black Ops classes were like how you had to buy everything, the COD point system.
Oh no!
or
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Point system, dude.
I
I
didn't
like
like
that.
it in the I didn't like it in the sense that you could just buy any perk, an attachment you wanted. You didn't actually have to like level it up and unlock everything, like
Yeah.
and actually use the gun a while like you did in Modern Warfare 2. Like, I liked having I liked having to level it up, even though it took longer.
The only thing that I would complain about... No, here's one thing that I would switch, okay? I would let every gun be available to be bought as soon as you have enough COD points to buy it. But I would force you to level the gun to get the attachments. Because to me, the way that I always thought it was going to work when I first heard about it was like, you know, when you start, you just unlock guns whenever, and that to me would have worked better. Like if, you know, after my first game I level up like 4 times, and now I can buy like, I can choose out of any assault rifle which one I want to get. So, you know, I buy the FAMAS. But then now I have to get it to like level, you know, 30 like I do in Modern Warfare 3 to get all the attachments unlocked for it. Because, like, I don't know, to me that helps breed competition in my opinion. Because, like, you know, guys that get the game in December, you know, like a whole month after it's been released, then they're not at such a disadvantage where they have to play against people who are already, you know, like 10th prestige, level 50, you know, who have their FAMASs and their commandos and their G11s. Then, you know, that kind of opens the door for them to get competitive weapons, but they still have to level up to, you know, really customize them the way that they want them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. What about camos? What do you guys think? Did you like the idea of headshot camos or leveling up your sniper? Or leveling up your gun?
Leveling I like the weapon leveling, but they could do it a little differently.
Yeah, they can make it a little bit more difficult to get to level 31.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Because, like, realistically, anybody could have a gold gun, but if they have the headshot challenges...
It's just going to be boosting and whatever.
Yeah, if they had the headshot challenges, then it would be, like, you know, you'd see a lot less people having it, and it would show more, like, you're better with this gun than most people.
It promotes boosting when you have
It promotes boosting, but people even boosting Modern Warfare 3 for the gold headshot title.
Yeah.
Let's see why they do that.
I like the leveling up your gun thing to get the gold camo, because, like, I'm the type of person I don't prestige. Like, once I get everything, I have everything, and I keep it that way. You know, and so, like, I was really turned off by the fact that I had to prestige 14 fucking times just to get a goddamn gold gun in Black Ops, which I didn't do.
Yeah.
But, you know, when I heard there were going to be gold guns in Modern Warfare 3, and that you didn't have to prestige, and you just had to level up, I thought that was kind of cool. So, personally, I like that. But,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I agree.
But I agree, like, gold guns aren't necessarily, like, a symbol of status anymore, you know what I mean? Because this late in the game, everybody, I would think, at least, you know, everybody has used at least one gun enough to get a gold, you know what I mean?
So, any maps you'd like to see return in Black Ops 2?
I'd have to say firing range.
War.
Firing range would be pretty fun to bring back. I actually did a commentary today for Sniping Mob Sundays, and I might get some hate for it. I might get some people that agree with me, but I was thinking not right away, because it's obviously too late for them to add it at the start of the game. It would be cool if they could have, but I was thinking like maybe every single month they give out one free one free map DLC, and they bring back at least one map from every COD. And I don't know how that would actually play into the game, but they'd just have to update a few of the graphics, maybe make it more 2025 look or feel to it. But I mean, personally, I think, like, I mean, people that played Terminal already, no one complains that you get a free map and it's a map that everyone loves. Like, maybe somehow do like a poll and people can vote. But I mean, off the top of my head, like from COD 4, maybe like broadcast or shipment for like a 1v1 type game mode, or a smaller game modes like Team Attack, or maybe from World of War, like was that you, Matt, that said Castle or Airfield?
Amazing.
Or Airfield, or those type of maps.
Too.
Yeah, I mean, maybe from Modern Warfare 2, High Rise or Scrapyard, or those type of maps.
Favela.
Yeah, Favela. Black Ops, maybe bring back
Summit.
Firing Range or Summit. Like, I mean, just that, it would... Everyone gets bored of COD after like 5 months. I mean, I don't enjoy playing Modern Warfare 3 that much anymore. I kind of just play like Infected, play some Search, try to quick scope and get like feeds and Search, whatever. But I think if they added like a brand new map every single month from another Call of Duty that's already been out, people would be familiar with the map, and I think that would keep people entertained for like at least a week or two every month, and I think it would keep people playing and whatever, you know?
Yeah, the only thing about that, though, is the only person who doesn't like free maps are the developers, because, you know, they don't want to just keep feeding free DLC. They're going to want people to
It's not like
pay.
designing a whole new map, right? It's like I thought I found something really wrong when they would charge people for map packs from like COD when they brought back COD 4 maps in Modern Warfare 2.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Like
did
there's
not
some
like
there was
that
something
at
that's
all.
not like right about that. Like it's not like they even changed it. They just grabbed the map and put it right in the game. They didn't touch the map, and you're paying
Yeah.
for it, and that just didn't seem right.
See, like,
And I mean,
that didn't bother me so much because I didn't really I didn't play COD 4 when it came out, but but I totally understand that argument because like obviously you paid $59.99 or $63 whatever depending on what sales tax is in your area. So why would you want to pay for that map again? Like, you've already bought that map once. Why would you pay for it again?
yeah,
And, like,
and it's not like it cost them any money. It would kind of just promote Infinity Ward and help them out. And for Treyarch, I mean, if they added COD 4 and COD 5, maybe I'm not actually. I shouldn't say all maps because they probably shouldn't be adding Infinity Ward maps into their games.
They probably won't.
Yeah, but I
don't
mean,
think Infinity Ward
you
maps
throw an
would go,
airfield and castle in Black Ops 2 and not changing any graphics whatsoever. You just only get the updated guns and whatnot. I mean, that would just be amazing. I don't know. I don't actually think they need to update the graphics and make them 2025 look. I think people just love to have some old COD 5 maps and maybe some Black Ops maps in there.
Yeah. Like you said, it wouldn't be hard to do at all. It would just be copy and
yeah.
pasting.
Basically, yeah.
And maybe update the graphics, but it wouldn't be that much work.
Here's
Yeah,
my
I mean,
issue with playing old maps, okay? I quit playing Modern Warfare 2, 2 years ago, 3 years ago now? For a reason, okay? I don't... I liked Terminal in Modern Warfare 2 because it fit that game. But, I mean, having played Terminal in Modern Warfare 3 with the Modern Warfare 3 spawn system... That map is ruined now for me forever. Like, I don't even want to talk about that map. I hate when people talk about Terminal anymore because it's like, oh my god, stop it! Like,
Well, were the spawns ever good on it in the first place? Like in Modern Warfare 2? The spawn trap,
yeah,
like,
I
at
thought
sea
Terminal was
was
all about spawn trapping.
No. See, here's the difference. There's a difference between the spawn system being about spawn trapping and the spawn system being about fucking you in the ass every 10 seconds. Okay? There's a difference there. I can deal with spawn trapping, okay? If I'm not good enough to get out of a spawn trap, then I deserve to be spawn trapped. That's how I feel about it. But if I walk, like 10 feet forward and shoot a person and then walk around a corner and he spawns there and knifes me after I walk past him because he just spawned there, that has nothing to do with how good of a player I am or how good of a player he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that,
yeah, I got you.
That is, to me, that's an unfair death. That's a death that I don't deserve. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a better player than that. I don't deserve to get knifed in the back by somebody who I just killed. You know? Unless he has a tack insert that I've overlooked somehow, then I'm a bad kid.
Yeah. BK Randy.
BK Red.
BK Brandon, all day.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys... There's this one Darth member today that posted a tweet. He's like, so if you've added me and I didn't accept, I'm sorry, but it's probably because you had X's, numbers in your name, or your friends list wasn't known.
Nice.
And even Darth members were like fucking retweeting him. Are you retarded? Like, that's just random, but.
Oh yeah, just to clear this up, Matt worked on right. Same person, but Worked on right and Romo, they're not quickscopers, they're not big fans of that, so they don't follow like Darth and
Oh right, you guys are just red gun and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're players.
Yeah,
I
actually
actually
use OP weapons.
I used to just use the best weapons, drop shot, do like game battles, all that stuff, just like get in parties, try to get like 80 plus kill games or whatever. Until like 5 months ago, and then I made that sniping team and stuff. But I still don't even snipe that much. I'm the leader of a sniping team, but I'm not a sniper. If that makes sense.
I used to
I definitely kind of miss ray gunning.
I used to use like all the best guns in the game and drop shot, and then I realized my KD was still under 1.
Oh shit. My KD was like 230, and the reason I stopped trying was because it was just like I can never like have fun and use a sniper because I'd worry about my KD.
See, like,
And I thought that was pretty dumb.
that's my issue. Is like, I find like when I use like shit guns, like in Modern Warfare 3, when I use the PM9, I go like 19 and 4, and I'm like, how does that even add up? But then I realize it's because I'm not using my ACR with a red dot and extended mags and, you know, Predator missile attack helicopter and payload, and I'm not trying to get these kills. They're just falling into my lap.
Yeah.
To me, like, I get bored with a game when I'm no longer having fun with it. And sometimes I don't even realize why I'm not having fun with it until I stop doing what I always do.
See, the reason why I like snipe and everything is because like I get bored, like you guys said, I get bored of using like the ACR or like MP7 and tryharding. Like that gets boring at times, and like I don't know. It's just fun to me to take a break from that and like knife only and quick scope and throwing knife only and play like these different types of ways that restrict my game playing abilities. So it makes it a little bit more of a challenge for me, and it makes me feel like a bit better inside when I like get a clip or like get a feed or something, because I'm like, yeah, I did that without using like the guns that everybody likes to use, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, is that it for the whole Black Ops 2 discussion?
Yeah, I've talked
Yeah, I
about
guess
Call of
so.
Duty enough.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to break it down into some would you rather or maybe some like real life shit? What do you guys want to do?
I have some would you rathers if you wanna
Oh,
All right.
All right, yeah,
yes.
let's do it.
switch to
I
those.
am so pumped. Let's do it.
Oh man. All right. Would you rather have a bell go off every time you got aroused, or never shower ever again?
I definitely have the bell, dude. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, fucking bell every day.
It'd be like constant, but I'd rather have the bell.
Pretty sure you
Just imagine if you're in high school and you're sitting in class and all of a sudden, ding ding.
Well, not everybody's gonna know what it
Yeah,
is.
I don't
like,
would know. You just fucking have this huge grin on your face every time.
Like, you would know. Like, you would start laughing, and everybody'd be like, "What's that? What's the noise? What is
Bell
that?
would go
Is
off.
there-"
There's
Yeah.
like your fucking teacher sitting at the top of the class.
Like most people are gonna be like, "What the hell's that noise? Like, where's that coming from?" But
Here's the only issue, though. When your gym teacher realizes that it's constantly going off in the locker room, that's the only time it becomes an issue.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, are we all going Bell?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Definitely
bell, but
Definitely Bell.
wait,
right,
wait. You're
discussion.
supposed to shower daily?
Oh, that's the thing? You can do that every day? I didn't realize. Oops.
My country, we don't have enough water for that.
I mean, normally when I take a shower, like, the darkness comes off of my skin. I didn't think that was supposed to happen. Is that how it goes? Okay. Oops.
Okay, next question.
All
All right. Would you take $10 million if for a full year everything you ate and drank tasted like mustard?
For $10 million? No.
Or, what's the would you
I
rather?
enjoy McDonald's too much, and pizza. And
That's not
candy.
really a would you rather question. That's more like just a
No, it's
question.
kind of just
but-
like a question. Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
just skip that one because
Well,
I mean,
it's kind of an interesting one because see, it's a lot of money, but you're gonna suffer for a while.
You
because
know-
mustard sucks.
You know
Why-
what?
I
No,
fucking
I
hate
would not.
mustard.
I would not do that, and and it's not because I hate mustard, but simply because when I did that fast, right, and I was on that liquid
Oh,
diet.
God.
The only thing that's hard about that, it's not being hungry, it's not, feeling like you need to eat, because I was full the whole time. The problem is you miss flavor, right? Like, if you just drink the same, chocolate whey protein shake all the time, you miss other flavors. Like, and this is kind of sad and depressing, but at one point I was, like, opening bags of Doritos and just licking the chips for flavor. I'm like, but it's true. It's like you crave that taste of something different. It's
yeah,
crazy.
for sure.
It was a year, right? Like
Yeah.
a year
Yes,
or
a
so.
full year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
full year.
You're,
Fuck
that a year's a long time. Oh, like you hear people all the time, like life goes by so quickly, blah blah blah. But a year's a long time. Like
A year is a
takes-
long time to repeat something every single day.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
That's gonna be a long year.
I mean, because you think about it. You typically eat Sometimes 2 times a day, sometimes a maximum of 5 times a day. You know what I mean? Like, I would say some people eat 2 to 5 times a day depending on what they're doing that day. You know what I mean? So you think you're going to eat mustard 5 times, potentially 2 times, potentially 5 times, sometimes in the middle, a day for 365 days. Let's do that. Let's do quick math here. Let's estimate and say you eat 4 times a day, okay? 4 times 365, that's a lot more fucking times than I want to eat mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd get to the point where it just drive me nuts. Like, but it'd be kind of a nice relief. Like at the 366th day, like you go and you just get a Whopper and you just bite into it, and the satisfaction you get from tasting something other than mustard.
Yeah, but then
like,
you're gonna taste the mustard on the Whopper, and it's just gonna be like,
or get a slice
God.
of pizza.
Yeah, I would get like the biggest pizza I could order and just eat the whole motherfucking thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would probably start licking Doritos just for different flavors.
So wait, that'd be everything you taste like mustard? Like
Everything you ate and drank would taste
I
like
wouldn't be
mustard.
able to do that.
Everything. I mean, that's from semen to water to chocolate to feces.
Semen, water, and chocolate mixed together.
That would still taste like mustard.
Yeah.
All right, here's this next one. This one's interesting. Would you rather be intensely morbidly obese, like extremely, extremely obese, or would you rather have taste buds in your asshole?
Oh my god!
God. I actually just realized what that would fucking mean. Oh my god, I was like, okay,
You're like-
fuck, how would that work? But you actually taste everything that fucking went through there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You know,
Shit.
literally shit.
Yeah, literally.
I would rather have taste buds in my asshole, because here's why. I'd be walking down the street and someone would be like,
Because I love the taste of cock.
somebody would be like, oh my god, this tastes horrible. And I'd be like, oh, let me try it. And I would pull my pants down and shove it up my ass. And they'd be like, oh my god, what did you just do? Here's $5. Like, I see that situation going in my head over and over again.
Oh
And
my
See,
god.
think about that. If you do that like 14 times a day, what's 5 times 14? That's a lot more money than I make right now.
Yeah. And you get to
when you eat the Mexican food at the Mexican restaurant
You
and
would
you
just
go
taste
home.
it again.
I mean,
You start to
yeah,
get
if you think about
rumbly.
it, you get to eat everything twice, so.
There you go.
But there'd be a point where you just got used to the taste of your own feces, so it wouldn't even be that bad.
Does
Here's
anybody
my
even know what that tastes like?
No.
No,
It
I
could
don't.
be good for all we know.
That's Survivor, man.
That's
He
true.
probably knows.
Oh yeah, Bear
you know-
Grylls. Looks like I'm gonna have to drink
Yeah.
my own piss.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
here's the question though: do you only have taste buds in your ass, or do you also have taste buds in your asshole?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that was a question with 2 options.
Oh wait,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
would
not a viable
you
answer.
would you taste it in your mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what,
Okay.
Really?
It's like the taste buds in your mouth are going to be connected to the ones in your asshole.
that's
Okay.
weird. Okay,
so,
I think
so you
I'll
have
go
2
with
sets
this.
of taste buds. That would be cool. I mean, because really, like you think about it, with how often you poop, like your taste buds in your asshole would be worn out by the time you were like 34. So that would really only be like 34 years of tasting shit.
Or 34
Okay.
years of life.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true.
Fucking that's. Okay, next question.
All right. Now this one's pretty generic, but there's a catch to it that you got to think about. Would you rather have the ability to time travel or teleport? But if you time travel, you could only time travel forward or back 20 seconds, and the teleporting is like Terminator style. For example, you can't take anything with you, and you arrive naked at your destination.
Oh
travel.
man.
Time travel easy. Because there are too many moments where I go, oh, I shouldn't have said that. 20 seconds back.
That's
Yeah.
right. Like 20
Yeah,
seconds
for sure.
may not seem like a big deal, but like
You
You know-
you could say a lot of shit in 20
There's,
seconds.
everyone probably has times in their life where they fucked up, or they said something that's retarded, or maybe you, like, say, if it's a sport, you missed, like, a crucial shot or whatever in soccer, basketball, or whatever, fucked it up with a girl. In 20 seconds, it would be pretty handy.
yeah, or forward if you're about to shit and you have taste buds in your asshole, then you can fast forward 20 seconds and it won't be that
Just
bad.
You could just skip the whole dumping part and go right to the wiping. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Brandon, you're a
You can-
genius.
Yeah. All right. Here's what I was thinking. Let's say you pick time travel and, like, I don't know, you head to Vegas or something. You're playing blackjack. The dude goes, "What would you like to do, sir?" You just say, "Hit me." He'd be like, "22, sir." And then you just rewind, and then be like, "I'll stay on this one," and then you win the jackpot because you didn't go over.
Yeah, 'cause
And you
got, like,
didn't lose. You get all the things, and yeah, Vegas would be the best part to use the time travel in.
No, I still say fucking up verbally would be the best
That-
part.
that's a
of
good
using
one.
the time
Yeah.
travel,
You could be like the nicest guy ever, or
though.
like
Yeah.
you could like talk to a girl and be like, I think we should go out sometime. If you get rejected, 20 seconds back, I'm like, hey, yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta
just
go.
keep going over and over and see what the right thing to say is. Exactly.
You could just like say the dumbest shit. Just walk up to somebody and be like, you know what, your nipples are a little low today, and see how they react, and then go 20 seconds back and be like, your ass hair is a little long today, and see how they react. Like, I would have so much fun doing that too. So really, that's just a win.
Yeah, that's true.
This beats the teleporting by like a mile. You have no idea. I would not want to show up somewhere naked. No matter how I looked, I would not want to show up anywhere naked unless it was like Brie Olson's house.
or like a nudist colony.
No, not even there. Cause then because then you have to look at these people who think that they look good naked, and that's just
And they
not
fucking
okay.
don't.
Yeah, that's just not okay. Like when you think that you look good naked, think
You
again.
don't.
Yeah. Like.
All right, next question.
You're traveling in a boat down a river that is composed purely of human vomit. On the shore of this vomit river is a man who is defecating in his own hands. He then launches the feces directly at you. You know with 100% certitude that the poop will hit you right in the face. Would you rather dive off the board and dive straight into the vomit river to avoid getting hit in the face, or allow yourself to be hit in the face and swallow some of that poop?
Oh, see, if you...
I'm going to be adventurous here, and I'm going to say that I want to be hit in the face with the poop. Because here's the thing. I've thrown up before. I know what vomit tastes like. I've never put shit in my mouth. I have no idea what it tastes like. So I'm going to give the feces the benefit of the doubt and say that it might even taste good. And I might wipe some off my nose and put some in my mouth.
Oh my god.
And you gotta take it with the poop surface area wise. That's going to be a lot less than if you dove into a vomit river. You're going to be covered all over with vomit.
You'd be soaked.
See, it was going to be an easy choice if you said you just get hit in the face with it, because you could just wipe it off. But the fact that you get some in your mouth, see, that made it a little bit more tough of a decision. But I
wouldn't dive into a vomit river. That'd be fucked up.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
I think you drown in vomit.
Yeah, you can't get me to jump in a vomit river. Because here's the thing, okay? When you throw up, it's not just like a liquid or a solid. It's like a liquid with solids in it. And at the first moment that I got any sort of solid chunk of salami or pepperoni or anything in my mouth, I would then begin to throw up. And it would just be a constant thing. Like, it just wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
So, definitely going with the feces in the face/mouth.
Alright. You got another one, Matt?
I'm looking through here, looking for some good ones.
Alright. In the meantime, it's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Probably not. I'm allergic to peanuts.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Have
was
you guys seen Peanut Butter Man?
I have not.
In my nightmares.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, I think peanut allergies would be the worst. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
My friend is allergic to all dairy products and all wheat products.
That blows, actually.
So I asked him what he can eat for breakfast, and I don't know. He can't eat anything with milk, and he can't eat anything like cereal wise.
He eats the newspaper.
So like think about it. What do you guys eat for breakfast though that wouldn't involve that?
Breakfast.
Oh, that's weird. That's not
Steak
good.
and eggs.
I don't think you can eat eggs either. Oh, he's a vegetarian too.
Oh, okay. Being a vegetarian is just like, in that scenario, that is the worst time to be a vegetarian.
Yeah, I know.
But you can't eat half the stuff like normal people could eat, and then you add that you're vegetarian, and it's like...
So I think
that
you
would
can eat
probably be the best time to be a vegetarian, because then there would be no temptation to eat anything like from a cow or anything like that. You would just eat like edamame and like soybeans and shit.
Okay, here's a good one. Would you rather know how many times you've polished the wax candle, or how many hours you've spent polishing the wax candle?
I'd rather know how many times, because that's
Yeah.
probably more impressive than the hours. I'm not even gonna lie about it.
Yeah, I think like I can calculate how many times or how long it takes, and then just see how many like hours I spent.
Oh,
So there'd be times when I spent hours. I spent a long time, waxing the candle, but
probably
you know.
not though. Anyways, I've got one.
Fuck you, dude.
I have one, okay? Would you rather be the fluffer on a heterosexual porn set or the receiving male on a homosexual porn set? Okay, wait. Do you guys know what a fluffer is?
No, I don't know what a fluffer
Okay.
is.
The fluffer is the person who gets the male porn stars erect and keeps them erect while they're on standby.
Oh, alright.
Would you rather be the fluffer on a heterosexual porn set or the receiving male on a homosexual porn set?
I'd be the fluffer, I think.
Fluffer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fluffer.
You know,
I'm not gonna. No.
No,
Yeah,
I
fluffer.
would be the receiving male because those guys get paid a shit ton of fucking money. They get paid easily 10 times what a fluffer makes. So you know what? Yeah, for that kind of money,
That'd just be a tremendous
And that kind of pleasure?
experience, though. Yeah, that kind of.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
something like that.
You gotta be careful about who you ask this question, because if you come across a gay male, he's gonna be like, well,
He's gonna be
it's
like,
like
well,
option 2.
I'll do the second for free. But wait, I get paid to do the first.
Oh my god.
Either way, I touch penis.
Oh, man.
Matt, you got any more questions?
This one's kind of weird, but it's a good one.
Alright, this will be our last. Would you rather?
Alright.
Yeah. Would you rather have mouths on the back of your hands that occasionally insulted the opposite sex when you're talking to them? Or have an outie belly button 3 inches long that occasionally swayed to the beat of music?
Wait, can you repeat that one more time? I missed the first part.
Would you rather have mouths on the back of your hands that occasionally insulted the opposite sex when you're talking to them? Or have an outie belly button ring 3 inches long, or not belly button ring, outie belly button 3 inches long that occasionally swayed to the beat of music?
Easily the first one with the mouths on the hands. Because here's what I would do. Every morning I'd wake up and I'd find this random chick and I'd backhand the fuck out of her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then I'd like let my mouth insult the shit out of her. Just be like, bitch, you're a whore. Like,
Yo.
pimp slap, bitch, you're a whore.
Yeah. People like, depending on how close your belly button is to your other manly part, it might look kind of messed up. I'd probably go with the first one.
Especially when
Yeah.
you're in the boys' locker room and there's a bell going off and your fucking belly button swinging towards the beat of the bell. That would be odd.
That would be odd.
Although all the guys in the locker room might be like, dude, I'd give you my lunch money if I could see that shit happen. Because I'm not gay or anything, but like if some dumb shit like that was going on, like some dude could like wiggle his pecker to the beat of like music or something like that, I'd be like, look, I'm not gay, but this is one of those things you gotta prove that shit happens.
Shut up and take my money.
Shut up and take my money. I need to see this.
Matt, what would you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll do the mouth on the hand.
Yeah.
I just keep it there, and I'd like apologize every time. They'd be like, "Fuck you, bitch." I'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. That's Fred here. He just can't control himself."
Really, you could just bring
Okay,
it
I
to
actually.
Reds.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
What would you say, Roma?
I found some overused would you rather questions, but some of them are pretty good. If you guys want to hear some of them.
We could do one more.
Yeah, one more will do. Pick the best one.
Okay. Would you rather?
Yes.
I'd probably have to go with yes too.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. Here, you guys
Would
talk
you
about something
rather
for
yes or
20
no?
seconds.
All right. So, Fusin,
Yes.
you're sexy.
Hey guys, why was 6 afraid of 7?
Because 7 was
7, 8, 9.
7 was a registered sex offender.
Sucks.
I've heard one where it's like, "Why was 6 afraid of 7?" And then it goes into this long, detailed story about how 6 and 7 both fought in Vietnam, and like 6 had like a traumatic experience where like 5 died or something, and 7 was the one who killed it. I don't know. It's like
What?
it was funny.
Oh, so you played Black Ops and just named the characters 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
No, it was a joke that I read. All right, whatever.
Hey,
Yeah.
why would 64
Would you rather be?
Senate?
Would you rather be rich and ugly, or poor and good looking? Your whole life.
Define poor, like homeless person
Like,
poor,
not
or
homeless, but like, have you guys ever played the game of
Like-
life?
living on welfare.
Living in like a shack that's falling over a canyon.
Ouch. Falling over a canyon. I don't really know if I want
I would probably be rich and ugly because I'm already poor and ugly, and the poor part is easily the worst out of the two. I mean,
Yeah.
to. I don't really care what like people look at me and think though, so I don't care if I'm.
See, if the question had been like, would you rather be rich and a douchebag or like poor and a nice guy, then the scenario would be different. But it's like,
No,
would
I
you?
would-
Well, rich people are like automatically douchebags though.
Yeah.
I
You
would
could be a
go
nice
with rich and
rich guy.
douchebag because I'm already poor and a douchebag, and the poor is definitely
God.
the worst part of those two.
And Dylan's our guest.
And today
Yeah,
our
our
guest
guest
is
is- Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just an inside joke.
I'm gonna have to go with poor, and if we're switching the question to rich douchebag, poor nice guy, I don't know. I'm like a nice guy already, but I'm not.
You're a dick.
So
Meanest guy I ever met.
I don't really know how to go with that. I think being ugly when you're rich isn't that big of a deal, but if you're a douchebag, people look at you in a whole different way and they make opinions of.
You know what though? Like really hot bitches like rich douchebags for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, you
But-
mean every
but-
female likes douchebag?
But on
Yeah.
the flip side though, really hot bitches like rich ugly people too. So either way, I've got to go with money.
Well,
Money
that
helps.
woman-
Money helps the world go round.
Like I could deal with people thinking I was a douchebag if I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy your house, but it's not for sale. I don't give a fuck.
Have the rich guy
do,
laugh.
do you still have a mortgage on your home? Yeah. What's the name of your mortgage company? I'll buy it. Oh, you're gonna pay it off? No. I'm gonna offer them twice of what you still owe on it, and then I'm gonna live in it after I kick you out. Like, like it would probably be like Mad's shack that was hanging off of a canyon, but still, I would just be a dick. Like why not? Rich people buy things that aren't for sale. Something that Bruce Wayne taught us.
Bruce Wayne.
Well, really, I guess Alfred taught us that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I was just water skiing off of a hovercraft.
Yes.
Doing rich.
Where are they? Oh, I was drunk at a birthday party.
For any of you who don't know what we're talking about, it's the College Humor Batman videos. Look them up; they're the funniest things ever.
They're pretty
Two
solid.
clowns. Part of me knew that. God, I just owned it.
Oh, he's like Wiggles the clown got drunk at a birthday party, and here's the Joker. Evening, Commissioner. He's like, shit,
wanna
the
know how I got
Batman.
these
And he's
scars?
like, he like punches his hand. He's like, who punches his hand?
Yeah.
He's like, I have one rule. I'm so sorry I broke your
rule, giant bat.
Giant bat.
All right. So, FaZe, you
Yeah.
were starting to tell us a little bit about some of your real life events. You wanna go?
Oh.
on?
Okay. Well, yeah.
Wait.
sure, I was
Before he
telling-
does that, how far in are we into?
We're like,
Noah has no idea.
I'd say
Almost an
45 minutes. I'd say
Almost
45.
an hour.
yeah.
All right,
I-
we can make this the last thing, unless you guys want to go over an hour.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, so, well, yeah, I was telling these guys, I've been going cliff jumping the last month or so. We go to this awesome place in Canada where I live, and it's not your normal, like, say, lake or ocean cliff jumping where you just gotta basically just jump off a high cliff and dive or cannonball or whatever into the ocean or lake. It's more, I kind of describe it as a valley, and by that I mean it's a pretty thin passage where the water goes through, and then you have your 20-foot cliff, then you hike up a little bit and there's some trees and you kind of jump through some trees into the little pit, I'd call it. And what I mean by the pit is it's basically, since it's a valley, the two walls kind of go down on an angle into the river, right? So you almost have like a 5-foot by 5-foot hole that you kind of got to jump into, 5 foot by whatever long the river is. But you basically need to make sure you hit that 5-foot hole, or you're going to be in some serious pain, basically. So we brought my friend's GoPro, and for those of you guys don't know, it's kind of like a HD camera. It's like waterproof. You can take it like snowboarding, whatever. So we had it on a stick, and we're going up to the highest one. I think it's like 40 feet or something. And there's these two like local kids there, and they just looked like complete douchebags. They didn't even look good anyway, and they think they're the shit and whatnot. So he goes to my friend. He's like, "What's your GoPro for? Is it for filming all your crazy shit you do?" And then my other friend's up there with us too, and he's like just this funny asshole douchebag guy that's just makes fun of people. So he's like, "Knock knock."
I was just about to say that.
What?
I was just about to say, wait.
Oh,
no?
Brandon's like, I didn't know I was there. Yeah, so my friend kind of has this joke. So he goes up to them, he just says, "Knock knock," right? And they're standing there, they're all confused. And there's a beach down there too, where everyone's just watching, taking pictures. Not trying to be racist, but like more than half of them are Asian, and they think it's pretty insane that people are just jumping off the cliff. And so he's up there, he goes, "Knock knock," and this kid's all confused. And he goes, "Who's there?" And then my friend just goes, "Fuck off," and grabs the GoPro, sprints off the ledge, and does a gainer, which is basically you just run and do a backflip, but you're going forward. And the kid's mouth just is kind of dropped. He's all like, "Holy fuck, this kid actually is pretty insane and legit." And so then I go, and then my friend goes right after. We're filming ourselves and shit. And then we're waiting at the bottom, and this kid that's making fun of us for having a GoPro is basically just standing up there for 10 minutes and then decides to have the balls to jump off, flail in his arms, and bails hard in the water. And everyone starts making fun of him. So that was kind of our happy time of the day. Probably not going to forget that for a while. Even got a video of it too. So the camera recorded the audio, posted on Facebook and stuff. So that was definitely one of the funnest things and a good experience. It was pretty sick sunning those kids out. So do you guys have any like sorry, what Cal?
So did you like record that incident with your GoPro?
Yeah, well, we had the GoPro on because we were thinking of going anyway. And when we were hiking up there, they were actually saying comments to my friend Eric anyway, and he didn't actually hear them. So I was like, "Dude, they're making fun of you." They're like, "Why do you have a GoPro? We're better than you and shit." He didn't believe me, and then we get to the top, and they're just talking shit. They're like, "Oh, you're so insane. That's for filming all the crazy shit you do, right?" And my friend's just trying to be like, chill. He's like, "Yeah, it's a shitty camera. It's only like $15, even though it's a GoPro." Just trying to not cause anything. And then my friend Brandon just comes out of nowhere and says like, "Knock knock, fuck off," and jumps right off the cliff.
Yeah, Brandons are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Am I right, Ro?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I have like the biggest dick out of everybody on this earth, except for OG Mudbone and Lex Steele and Dingo and Ron Jeremy and Tommy Gunn and
4 hours later.
Yeah.
And Matt
later.
But yeah, do you guys have any like? I mean, we still got a bit of time here. We can finish it off. Do you guys have any like real life situations that you had a laugh or just like a funny situation?
I mean,
I woke up this morning.
Well, that's good.
I guess somebody's assassination plan failed.
Oops. That pussy! He couldn't get the job done on that pussy! You know who you are. You know who you are.
Well, we're going to get a comment from him.
I know. Why don't you go back to Greenbow, Alabama?
God, Jesus.
Oh, I'm making too many close-to-home references. I'm going to get shot.
Yeah.
I'm going to get shot. I'm going to get pawned. I'm going to get
I have a story about it's almost like an overly attached girlfriend, but it wasn't even a girlfriend. That's the thing. It was just a girl who was obsessed with me.
Oh, go on.
I want to save it for the next one though, because I feel like I could go on with this story for about 20-25 minutes.
I think I've heard this story before, and I think it's kind of
a
lengthy one. Yeah.
Yeah. You have. We
don't have enough time to discuss this.
I might do a commentary about that. I might go more in depth in the podcast, but.
All right.
Oh my God! So you're plugging a commentary, view whore.
Or on Sub Woody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt's plugging a commentary on Sub Woody.
Fuck Woody.
All right, so you guys ready to wrap it up?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's
We're
been like
ready
an
to wrap it
hour
up.
on the
That was-
dot right now.
I actually had a blast from my first ever podcast with you guys. If you don't mind, love to do episode 3.
We
Should
can
be
see.
sick.
Sure.
Yeah, you can see, maybe.
Yeah.
Possibly. Well, we'll definitely have you on again.
Possibly.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be honored.
All right.
Honored.
So,
That's a funny word.
oh, Matt's losing connection. I guess it's a good time then. So yeah, we'll put Phaze's channel in the description. You guys go check him out. He's an awesome commentator, and yeah.
Don't forget to
And
drop
same
a
with
like
you guys.
and a comment and another like and then a dislike on Brandon's video.
Oh
and
yeah.
Unsub from Woody. And I think that pretty much wraps up Same Shit Different Day episode 2.
Yep.
Take it easy,
Alright.
guys.
Sounds good. Peace.
Peace.